Hi, this is Christine from Unlikely Nest again, and the Velveteen button is almost done. I've stuffed his head, and now I'm going to stuff the rest of his body. So I'm first, before I stuff the wool into him, I'm going to put his little weighted pads into his paws. I'm just going to push them up in there. And I want to get them right up against the front of the paws, so he'll have nice smooth paws. The other one in there. Okay. Alright, so and then I'm going to put a little bit more wool behind the pads, the weighted pads, to hold them in place and to give his arms a little more stuffing. You don't want to stuff his arm joint too tightly, but you do want to have it feel like there's something in there. Okay, that's pretty good. You can always add a little bit more later. So now I'm going to stuff his body, and you know, I'm sort of limited by the size of the hole, but still, working with wool, I want to make a nice firm core and wrap the wool around that. So I have a piece of muslin here that I've started wrapping, you know, making a sort of round oblong shaped core for my wool. And then I'm going to take my wool and I'm going to, this wool is actually already ripped into a nice 6-inch chunk. So I'm going to start taking this and wrapping it around my core. I'm going to wrap it pretty tightly because that wool compresses a lot and I want my rabbit to feel pretty firm. And for his body, I'm not going to worry too much about the ends because that they'll connect with the head stuffing and the weighted bag at the bottom, so they don't have to be particularly smooth. I can just make a pretty long, oblong shaped belly to put into him. Okay, that might be, let's see if I can get a little bit more in there. That's about as good as it's going to get. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to be sort of have some firmness to it. So now I'm going to stuff that through the hole in the base that I left for stuffing. And it's going to be a tight fit. Maybe I could have made my hole just a little bit bigger. But I like to minimize the amount of hand sewing that I have to do. Not my favorite thing. So yeah, maybe I could have made that body a little bit bigger because he's a little soft. But I'm just going to keep stuffing wool in there until he's a lot firmer. So I'm going to stuff wool in around his belly to give him a little shape. I like them to be firm, but not stiff. That's pretty good. He's definitely holding the shape. He's standing up pretty well. So all I need to do now is put in the weighted bag in the bottom. And then I can close it up with a ladder stitch and he'll be done. Just want to make sure that the weighted part of the feet is nice and tight into the feet. All right, maybe just a little bit more wool around the base, but he's pretty much done. I hope you enjoyed making your Velveteen Rabbit, and thanks for joining me here at Unlikely Nest.